So there's no secret. I'm born and raised in Chicago, but now that I live in New York City, sometimes I kind of want to go back to the flavors that remind me of the place where I was born and bred. One of the most amazing things you could possibly eat in Chicago is an Italian beef, right? So it's layers of slow cooked roast beef that are dipped inside this jus that just sits there all day and caresses it really, really well. And it's topped with cheese and hot peppers. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna reimagine that today with a recipe I like to call my Italian beef pizza. We take deli roast beef and layer it with delicious mozzarella cheese on a puff pastry crust. And the glue that holds it together is a yummy cheese sauce that's super easy to whip up. The whole thing gets topped with hot peppers and a dusting of herbs for a savory kick. And of course, everything we do, it's gonna be simple, easy, delicious, and just good food. So let's get started, right? So, born and raised in Chicago, I love the city, right? That's where I'm from. And we used to go and get these sandwiches. They're called Italian beef sandwiches. If you're from Chicago, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And what's interesting is that depending upon who you are and sort of where you go, you know who makes the best Italian beef. So there's always this war, forget pizza, forget hot dogs. Where I'm from in the hood, it's who makes the best Italian beef, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just chopping up some aged white cheddar cheese, and I've got some mozzarella cheese here. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with a delicious cream sauce. That's gonna be the base for our puff pastry crust. Alright, so now that we've got that delicious cheese sauce that's cooked up, and listen, that was easy. We started out with, a roux, that's fancy, right? Just butter and flour that cooked together. And then we loaded it up with a little milk, and then we loaded it up with cheese, right? So that's gonna be the base of this crust. Now for this crust, I'm using a store-bought puff pastry crust. It's super sticky, but it's gonna end up being yummy, 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 yummy to our tummy, okay? So the idea is to just sort of get in here and unravel it. All right, so we've got it just rolled out. I'm flouring the surface. Puff pastry is great because what's in puff pastry is just layers of butter and flour. So this is gonna puff up and give us a really fantastic crust. So this is very rustic. I'm trying to get it into sort of a rectangle, if you will. All right, perfect. So I've got some stuff I'm gonna do. I've got our deli roast beef right here, slices of provolone cheese. I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble the whole pizza, put the crust on, a little cheese sauce, a little deli roast beef, a little provolone cheese, a little hot pepper, a little Italian seasoning, and the whole thing gets baked off until it's golden brown and delicious. All right, so this is our Italian beef pizza. You can have a pizza party. Look at this. This crust, that's what puff pastry does, right? Those hot peppers, the cheese sauce. I mean, I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna dig in here and give me a little bit of this crust. It's baked up, it's flaky. Some of that provolone cheese. A little bit of the hot pepper. Here we go. Let's go. You see, this is hot. Okay. So if you wondered if we cooking for real, we cooking for real right here. Okay, here we go. Don't laugh at me. It's perfect. Every flavor, the garlic, little onion savoriness, those spicy peppers, and that cheese sauce. This is absolutely fantastic. You have to give this recipe. For recipes, videos, and so much more, go to my website. It's www.dariuscooks.com. Two things I gotta tell you. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I want to wish you happy cooking from my heart with Italian beef pizza to yours.